What's up, YouTube? I am back. So, kicking off some more vlogs for 2018. Starting here at Mission Concepcion, which is one of the many missions here in San Antonio. It's recognized World Heritage sites. So we're going to explore some of the history here of the mission and see what we can find. Come along. So how cool is this? This is the actual quarry where they used to pull the stones for the mission, for Mission Concepcion and Mission San Jose. Indian and mestizo laborers used picks and axes to cut grooves in the limestone rock and bars and wedges to pry up the rough blocks. Stonemasons then shaped the finished stone. I always love the architecture of these old doors. The big iron bolt on them.
So these are original frescoes from the 1700s and kind of indicative of the type of artwork and ornamentation that they used in the Spanish colonial period. The interesting thing about these, the reason they're still so vibrant is they apply the pigments when the plasters are still wet. They score, if you look closely at any of these, you can see scored lines. Yeah. So they would score lines in the plaster while it was still wet, wherever their patterns were. They would add their pigments, and those pigments are through all the layers of the plaster. So as time goes on, the micro layers wear off. You're not losing the pigment, you're just losing layers. So that's why this type of artwork is really persistent. Evaporates, it leaves behind the salt crystals, and these salt crystals are very damaging because as they crystallize, they expand and cause microfractures, and that's why when you look at the lower part of the wall, you see a lot of damage, and then up here, is more intact fabric and material. Yeah. When I first came to this part over 25 years ago, this white line was much higher on the wall, like here. And we've gone through a lot of efforts to repair, the roof, to do repointing on the exterior to reduce the amount of water that gets added, including some drainage correction. So we've been able to reduce that line, down to that level, and we're constantly fighting moisture and the effects that water damage has on the structure. So that's just kind of a challenge we have with our masonry program.
So in this room, I thought something was really cool. There was this beam of light that came in from the ceiling, and it came down and obviously touched the floor. But as it passed through the room, it hit this beam, this really old beam. And when you got up close, it just had these really warm, rich brown and black colors in there. It was just really neat to see that illuminated in this totally dark room. Pretty cool. There's a rear door right somewhere. Here we are. What did you find? I don't think they had Bose speakers back then. Probably something that's been recently added.
It wasn't until the early 2000s, actually it was 2009, the church hired restoration experts to make the church look more like the 1700s. So the first thing they did was take away, piece by piece, that plaster that covered the original walls. And underneath they found fragments of the original. And they said that was a happy moment because when we saw that, we knew what the church looked like.
So we're here for lunch at a little place called Southtown Pizzeria. It's a place that's kind of close to the Mission Concepcion. It's listed as intimate, and romantic. So perfect place for two guys to spend their Monday afternoon lunch, right? What is up, folks? It is day 2 and we're just kind of checking out the area here. We're at Canyon Lake outside San Antonio, and it's a beautiful day. You see the beautiful sky, big blue sky. The lake is looking beautiful, all nice and blue, and it's breezy. Beautiful March afternoon, and just taking in the sights. So
Canyon Lake is a reservoir on the Guadalupe River in the Texas Hill Country. The dam, lake, and all adjacent property are managed by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. It has a max depth of 125 feet and a short length of 80 miles. Hey everybody, thank you for watching. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. I know this wasn't much of a vlog, but we got some more exciting stuff coming up. So until then, we'll talk to you next time.